Hello everyone and welcome into Yena Lashim Hi there. Hi there all, oh, we just woke up. Well, perfect timing. See, I always plan my streams appropriately. Now, everyone. What a morning I had. I woke up, I went to shops, I got myself some coffee, and now I have a cup in front of me. And you know what that means? It means that we are ready. To stream. Now, if I recall correctly, we are actually unbelievably close to finishing the video. Truly, we are 2 chapters away, I think. I think so. Hi, the Gutsy. How you doing? It's actually the field reporter thing, isn't it? Where basically just like it takes a second.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Not great, not terrible. Actually, kind of bad.
What happened?
Some people on other server fucking got butthurt over like some of my stuff and like fucking griefed me.
Other servers? You have
Yeah.
other servers?
Well, I had other servers. I just say that.
No. Well.
So yeah.
Internet, am I right?
Yeah, internet moment.
People.
Actually, internet.
Unbelievable.
Every time this happens, like the person that. So, how do I say it? I said some insults about like one guy, and then the guy is the most understanding guy possible. Everybody else is actually pissed, but the guy who are like I said insults at. It always happens, like you know. How are people like this?
I don't know. The
You know.
internet.
Dude.
It's the internet.
Yeah.
Was the server bad or was it just like a general hangout sort of thing?
Some gaming. I was like, a bit salty due to bad gaming, but you know, I got over it, but they didn't yet. So what can I do?
Yeah, especially gaming servers tend to be like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to be a real piece of work when I did online gaming with people. Like on the streams, it doesn't show because on streams I'm trying to be entertaining more than like relaxed. But I used to. I'm a real piece of shit when I actually get into the game.
I mean, you play League of Legends. I cannot explain less from you.
Like yeah, exactly.
Well, when you're like in this room alone, this fucking sellers must be flying.
Actually, no, it was more of like psychological torture, you know.
Well, I mean, League players are known for being the most toxic players in the universe.
Show me one online game which isn't known for that. One like online competitive game. That's just how online competitive games work. They just everyone is so competitive. Anything from COD, League of Legends, the finals. I don't know if Valorant has that actually. Does Valorant have that? Exactly. Valorant is weird. I don't understand Valorant. Never played it. Have you ever heard of sleep and like streaming at humane hours and at 7 a.m.? What do you mean? It's normal.
No, but
I'm gonna be probably waking up at 5 in the morning from now on because it's very, very convenient.
Oh, did you wake up at 5 too?
Yeah, I woke up at 5 in the morning.
Okay.
Because my sleep rhythm is shifting more and more forward, so recently I've been waking up at night. Now I'm waking up in the morning.
It tends to do that sometimes.
Okay, let's do plus 63 and then shift this by 1, and then this should be a perfect seamless loop. Ah, beautiful. Now we can render it, and this will be the last animation of this chapter. I really...
Is it?
Go.
You go.
I'm really digging how this sphere looks like because usually some colors are positive, one color is negative, and as such you get like a really normal looking color, but it's very out of place. And the reason why it's so out of place is because it's actually absorbing the light of different colors. So it's maybe it'll be better visible, like right here maybe. No, now it's just overlapping.
Just like absorbing light from this blue.
Yeah, and so basically it's absorbing isn't even the right word, it's like sucking it in. Negative hold on, let me see. Negative color.
Of course you would say that.
Piss off. Like right here, this blue is very out of place. That's because it's not only blue, but it's also anti-red.
Sure. Why is it like different colors? Why is it negative colors? Can you like fix that?
No, the whole point is for it to be negative colors. So basically, I am representing 6 dimensions with three directions and 3 colors. So this is a singular movement that's happening over, like it's a singular 6-dimensional movement, but I'm just switching up the ways I represent it. And the whole point here is that I can actually like change up which dimension. You'll see. It's
Okay.
boring to explain. It's not even 7. Stop crying. Wait, hold on. Olo, what is up with the Clippy thing again? My brain just isn't registering it.
You're forgetting.
I might be forgetting. Like anti-corporate greed, right? But right? Because there's a lot of people right now with Clippy profile picture in the Discord server. And a lot of people I see in my comment sections on YouTube. Yeah, but okay, but like specifically, because I don't understand the movement, that is all. I understand the mission, or like the goal, I just don't understand the movement. Hi there, Abhishek, what are you up to today? Make it the usual, usual make it special. Oh, by the way, I just remembered, yesterday, Katsi, by the way, made this, was really devastated that you weren't on the later stream.
What?
Yeah, they were really devastated.
I wasn't there later.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, no, I had to get some sleep.
No, I mean, that makes sense. They were just, they're trying to. What was they're trying to raise you up as kids these days. Would say.
That made it, yeah.
Made
not
this.
The 13-year-old one, okay.
No, they made this.
Yeah, no, I'm confused by the names. There's too many of them, you know?
I agree. Okay, is this...
I mean, what can I say?
You have that effect on people. I get it.
Yeah. They either love me or hate me. I know which one of you are.
I'm not drunk enough for this. I need a sip. Oh.
You raise me up?
I regret having said that immediately, by the way. I hate Kate's speech. Anyway, this is what we did last stream. That was
You're being converted.
I wouldn't. I refuse to. But this is huge.
As we speak.
No, I will never give in to it. Yuck. Yuck. But anyway, this right here was what we did. We did a physics simulation. Yes. And the nice thing about this physics simulation is that the way I coded it, we can actually...
that gain momentum. I don't like that.
Shut up, it's not meant to be completely accurate. Just piss off.
The physics aren't physicking.
They are. They're not meant to be realistic physics. They're just meant to be physics. Actually, hold on. That is curious. Why did they jump up even higher? I don't think they are gaining momentum. I just because this right here just starts with extra force.
Yeah,
Like
but
the thing is,
the ball below it also goes
I
back.
mean, we can
up
just
more.
check. We can just give it some more time and see. It's just that, like the way I did physics, forces should disappear over time.
Well, they clearly do the opposite right now.
It wouldn't make sense for them to do the opposite. That's why I'm confused. I think there it is. Let's quadruple it. It's gonna take a long time, but I also need to render it on high quality because otherwise the animation kind of mess. It doesn't matter. It's my coconut PNG.
Your coconut.
My coconut PNG. There we go. It's gonna take a fair bit longer now. And also with me rendering in the blender in the background, it's festive. Oh, look at this one right here. See? Like it's unnervingly blue.
Oh yeah, it's like clips.
Yeah, and the reason why it can be so blue is because it's on a red background, but instead of reflecting or absorbing the red light, it's actually like nullifying it. Hence why it's so blue.
I see.
I'm just nerding out about the dumbest of things, aren't I? Look how blue this ball is.
You love talking about the blue balls.
So, speaking of blue
You
balls,
really set up there.
speaking of blue balls, wanna play 5D chess?
I can wait a minute, I think.
All right, I'll just do a warm up round myself then.
I wanna see your fucking animation, like how they work.
Oh,
Let's see
you wanna
animating.
see the balls? Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Let's see it.
I wanna see your balls.
See my balls. Not the first. You go like this. Okay.
See? Okay, well the one on the left is okay. The one on the left is like not losing. It's losing like very slowly, I think.
Oh.
But these two, yeah, they just fucking leave. Yeah, they gain momentum.
Free energy glitch. All right, I should fix that. The question is why it happens. It's the answer to why it happened. Someone here, like these are the physics. That's the physics.
Yeah, it's something about the two of them interacting. If there is one, it works fine.
Well, no, that's not it. It's just that basically right here I have just different rules, right? Like these are all just different
Maybe
rules.
they bounce off of each other, they don't transfer momentum. So like they bounce off and
they do transfer momentum. This is
Yeah, but, like-
the one thing I didn't do maths for. I just got it from Wolfram Alpha. That's why I'm confident that the maths is correct.
oh,
So this basically like right here, calc collision. This one is just conservation of momentum and energy.
so I mean they do transfer, but what I mean is that the ball that's transferring momentum from to the other ball doesn't lose the momentum.
It does.
Keeps the momentum and it transfers, no?
No. No, as I mentioned, this is just the conservation of like. Okay, when you conserve energy, hold on. So, are you familiar how to solve mathematical equations with multiple equalities? Like the general rule for it. It's basically about the amount of information. So if you have like ax plus b is equal to y, and you know y and x, then if you have two unknowns, you will need two equalities.
Yes, you need two
Yeah,
equations,
hence why
and
if
then
you're
have
trying to
use
solve a constant function, you need only 1 point. If you're trying to solve a linear, you need 2 points. If you're trying to solve a quadratic, you need 3 points, and so on and so
Yeah.
forth.
Yeah.
So in this case, what you have is you have conservation of momentum, which is v0l ml plus v0r mr is equal to v1l ml plus v1r mr. So these are the masses, obviously, and then what this basically says is that the velocity of before the collision of the left ball and multiplied by mass, that's momentum. So momentum before the collision of the left ball plus momentum before the collision of the right ball is equal to the momentum after the collision of the left ball plus momentum after the collision of the right ball, right? So otherwise, after collision, the thing doesn't change. And then you can do the same exact thing except for energy, which is V0L squared m, and the same idea. Plus and dot dot dot. And so in this case, what you have is you have two unknowns, which are the new velocities, because masses don't change, and we know the prior velocities. So you have two unknowns and you have two equations, which means you can solve this equation with one solution. And that's what I gave to from alpha, and that's where I got this right here, which is, wait, no, that's not one, this one. This right here, which is like the solution to the equation. And then all I do is I just apply the solution.
Okay.
Just instead of inverting velocity, invert it and 0.9 it. What do you mean inverting the velocity? Okay, but yeah, that's the collision. Now, what I'm guessing happens is that collision, there's some kind of infinite energy glitch with, because basically when it hits the floor right here, it doesn't actually lose any energy. So it's picking up energy for free from gravity. That might be it. But the thing is, as it goes up, gravity should fight against it, and that should... Absolute. I know it's not inversion, but cry about it. Oh, you mean... First of all... Oh no, don't be a dick. Second of all, you mean inversion when it hits the floor? That could be it, but wouldn't the gravity counteract it then? The longer it's in the air, the more it's... it's pushing it down.
I don't think the problem isn't with the floor, because like the ball on the left, the loud one, wasn't...
I'm not saying it's the floor, I'm saying it's with it colliding with the floor and with the other ball.
Okay.
So basically it's not losing energy, and it could be possible that it's gaining energy. I mean, there's a fairly simple-ish solution. I could just... I could just increase the amount of energy lost to friction. So right here, I'm doing it only for AX, and I can just do it for AY as well. Let's try it.
Can you?
That's not C, blasphemy. I know, because I'm animating in Manum.
So now you're like putting them in the honey.
No, it's just that so far air resistance only works sideways. I didn't implement it vertically because I thought gravity would take care of that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's just fix it.
Clearly it's not working. My god, Olo, have you like woken up the wrong way or something? Why are you so bitchy? And hi the basic, by the way, I don't know why I said hi. Okay, I do believe it should be 1000 frames, shouldn't it? It is writing new frames, which is a good sign, because that means the animation changed. Or it means we ran out of cache. Either one. One of them. One of them is a really good sign, the other one is... well, means absolutely nothing.
Can you not have cache?
Yeah. There's a lot of files.
That's
the problem. I don't remember if it was like 1000 files or 100 files.
What's the resolution on them?
Of these?
Of the files?
I haven't got a clue how caching works in Manum. See it.
This looks promising. Okay, well shit.
So they multiply their energy if they collide with the floor and themselves at the same time.
We're losing energy very
Also,
slowly.
don't mind that. That's
Yeah.
just that's just
Oh.
shite programming.
Oh.
Yeah, basically, what I need to check is that if I need to not apply the gravity if I could solve it for both of them actually. Because wait, was I thinking of right now? Yeah, gravity,
just-
which is this. And we need to take the gravity, and we need to not apply the gravity if the ball is sufficiently close to the floor. So let's
What do
say
you make them less fucking bouncy?
how.
Make it so the force they get is like actually like 10% slower, maybe smaller, maybe.
There are no forces, by the way. Funny enough, there's only acceleration, velocity, and position.
Oh.
That's because forces would either have to be instantaneous, but if they are instantaneous, they would have to be really high values, and I don't know which one is which. So, if no, y dot get value is hold on. Where's the one that checks with floor? This one. Wait. Make it look like this. There we go. You should fix at least one of my problems. Did not make it have 3 balls. Yeah! I'm so manly when my balls have balls!
I think I think to check out actually. That doesn't seem healthy.
Oh shit, they're tumors! Okay, we're gonna play. I'm gonna play a CPU match because y'all are
yeah, we
backseat
can
gaming
play
me
now.
and I don't tolerate that. Oh wait, so
play now.
we are gonna play.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think like little breather, you know.
I already
And the
started the
board have
CPU match.
given me. Oh my.
Give me a second, it's gonna be quick.
Yeah, I guess I can trust you to finish quick.
Piss off, shut up, and sit down.
I'm certainly saying.
Oh, you cheesy little fuckwit. Can't believe I've fallen for that. This would work in the past. Okay, well, let's go for this. Oh, shut up with the fucking... Alright. The animation only now finished, by the way, in the background, the chess one. Let's see. It's still dropping? Why are you dropping? Why are you dropping? You should not be dropping. What's more... What's more is that... Is it because I'm not cleaning up velocity, isn't it? That's probably why. Okay, hold on. I might as well forfeit this. Random? We're doing random.
Yeah, let's do random.
There we go. The passcode, just for convenience sake, there we go, and else, so right here, we want it to bounce, but if sphere Vy gets value absolute is smaller than 0.0 or 0.1, for example.
Oh, this is you're gonna hate this one.
Let me see, which one is it? Oh, fuck off. It's with the rooks as well, the most utterly pointless.
Yeah. Why you trade rooks?
Too many pieces.
Well, okay. Alright, buddy.
Why is there 2 random circles on the screen? Because they are spheres. Because circles, yeah. The 2D answer was correct. Ah. In the meantime, let me have a think. And why? Oh shit. Oh, I see.
Let me see. I'm glad.
I think I see at least.
Okay, sure.
Six, five, 0. Okay, let's try this. If this works, that'll be lovely. If it doesn't, oh well, happens. What I could also do is I could also print like the total energy of the system over time and see what happens. Set value. Oh shit. See, that's what happens when you don't pay attention to anything you do. I mean, if I'm remaking it again, I might as well just do the whole... Huh. I think I might have won this.
Have you?
Either that or I'm close.
I don't know. I think you have.
Oh, but why are you just going down? Where are you going? Where are you going? Honestly. Okay, let's add like a print. Actually, yeah, I could do even better if I was... Hmm. Okay. Moby Dick is the most conflicted book I have read. How so? How come? I think like a graph rather than Yeah, rather than just printing it, I should generate a graph. What's a quick way to generate a graph in Python? Python generates a graph. Setting close images, yes. Because then we could make like a graph of the total energy. Total energy over the course of the simulation. So at the end we just do what I can call it? Total energy. Okay. Total energy plus equals sphere. Wait a second. Do I add x, y separately, or do I add x, y separately? I'm gonna add x, y separately. I just don't know if it's the right thing. And sphere. Oh, I can factor in the thing, the mass. Sphere x. By the way, it should be y. Bx gets value also squared, and then all of that times the mass. There we go. Now if we run it, we're gonna get a bunch of prints at the bottom that will tell us what is the energy of our system. And it is increasing! Oh, it keeps going up. Now it's going down. Well, see, that's not great. That's... Oh no, it can actually go up because of... we also need to add the potential energy. Yes, we can do potential. Yeah, we need to do kinetic potential. That makes sense, actually. So total energy won't be the total energy, it will be the total kinetic energy. And it makes sense. This one will go up on the beginning. Then what we'll need is we'll need another one, which is potential energy. And now potential energy will be equal to sphere y coordinate get value, and then multiplied by gravitational acceleration squared 1/2. Ah, I'm gonna get checkmated by a king again. I'm just blind to king checks. I just don't see them. Okay. Potential gravitational energy. M1, M2. M2 is constant, so then R. R is the distance, though. Yes, so this will be just... why did I have to put the floor lower down? Because I need to... The distance will be the position minus floor height. That's the R. And so we divide so minus make it. Our chemistry textbook gives electrons an orbit with negative energy. That can happen. In fact, right now you are witnessing me make negative energy. That can happen because energy is kind of arbitrary where you put it. Why? Well, it's because there is no difference between it being negative or positive. The only thing that matters is difference in energy. And so negative energy is really often convenient when it comes to like something requiring energy. So basically, the classical example in physics is that imagine that you have a table, okay? And and 3 basketballs. And a shelf, because why not? They all have different levels of potential energy. And on the side, I'm gonna represent their potential energy with like bars, like this. These are their potential energies. The top one has the most of potential energy because it can drop down, the furthest distance and so on and so forth. That's their potential energies. Now, when it comes to potential energy, it is completely up to you where you draw the line that represents 0. Which means that if you draw the line right here, for example, then this would be the positive energy of the first ball, this would be the positive energy of the second ball, and this would be the negative energy of the 0th ball. It doesn't change anything. It's equation-wise, it doesn't change anything, and it's the same thing.
Remove.
I know, I see. Oh yeah, right, there is a look over there. That makes sense. Oh, why do I need to overcomplicate it? Just let's play like this. Okay, so in this case it will be minus g times m get value. Sphere m get value, obviously. This should be the potential energy, so we'll have kinetic. We'll have potential. And we'll have the total, where the total will be just tot kinetic energy plus tot potential energy, and this one will be just tot kinetic energy. Now let's see it. The total is going down, but then it's going up. That's not meant to happen. So that's our problem. We need to figure it out. Why is more than half your code get value and set value? It's because I'm dealing with updaters in Manim. And so you can't just deal with like normal values, unfortunately, when you're doing updaters. You need value trackers, which you can only access by doing set value and get value. Okay. Now what could be useful is making a graph, actually. I do believe that making a graph would be useful for this. Matplotlib, pyplot, PLP, alright. believe you would like an array. Tot key energy array. And the same thing for potential energy. And then we would like to, at the end, append them both. But do you have MPL installed? I don't know what MPL is. The library. Oh, you mean matplotlib? I'm pretty certain I do. I am hearing an awfully long move, Katsi.
That's your.
I'll take it. Alright, now. Now let's just do PLT. And dot plots. And just do a plot. Like that. Oh, and one side has to be labels. The other one has to be. Right? No, hold on. One of them is the x-axis, the other one is the y-axis. Sorry, what now? Can I just have like x-axis be numbers? Can I just have numbers? Because that would be awfully convenient if I could just have numbers. Is there a way to just let matplotlib know that I just want numbers? That's it. Go linearly up. And I immediately forget. Yeah, because that's how you work with Python. You look it up on Geeks for Geeks or W3 Schools. You read what the answer is, you put it in your code, and then you instantly forget. That's not quite what I want in this case. Can I not? Okay. You've done this. Bad place to be. Did I just pull off a king check, by the way?
Have you?
No, because it's all decided the board. Never mind. No.
Classic. Other side of board game check.
How do you do a plot in matplotlib with one axis just being an axis? Can I just have? Can I leave it out? I am hearing another long move.
Perhaps you are.
That's. That's not part of a move.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can check move between these two boards. Now they move on to sick as 3D graphs. I just want the 2D one. That's it. Matplotlib. No, give it. I don't need an image tutorial. I need a graph. That's all. Okay. Output is this. Not 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Oh, so you need to. That's idiotic. No, there's no way that's how it works. Can I just do range? I think there's gonna be more than 1,000, right? It's gonna be like 4,000, and then total kinetic energy. No, because that should be the high up. Can I just do a single number? Maybe I would rather much rather do that in range. Okay, so in the plot of the first input, month share by. Oh, we need to give it its x and y coordinate, but the x is kind of assumed. Sorry, is that allowed?
What?
That shouldn't be allowed.
Why?
Because I have a rook checking that square.
What rook?
Higher up for you.
Hmm.
I'm pretty certain if you move on those balls, actually, there's gonna be
Well,
check.
I can do this though. And now you don't have a rook taking that square.
Yeah, alright, fair. Got me there.
Oh, you did?
Just not plot a simple fucking graph is all. Simple plot Python using, yeah, okay. Oh, so you do need x and y. It's a fair bit annoying. Okay, so you just plot x, y. Yeah, I can manage. So, because then all we'll need to do is just on the x-axis, we'll just do range 4,000. And on the y-axis, we'll just do plot kinetic energy array. Like right here. No? Ah, bless me. And then, do we need anything else to initialize the... Apparently not. That's convenient. because then we're also gonna add potential energy, and then we're gonna do figure is equal to plot GCF. And then we're gonna do. That is a very wacky way to do it. So this stream, right? Yo. There we have it. Oh, I also need this. My goodness gracious me. That feels like. That feels a bit unnecessary just to. Like, the energy isn't really important to this simulation. So utterly irrelevant. This, you know? An image. We don't want it to return image. Planning. Trust you. Planning something devious. Like it.
What am I planning?
I don't know yet, but clearly something. You're up to no good.
Why?
Because you cannot move to the top boards.
Oh. Okay. So that is a loss for me.
Oh yeah, because the only place you would be able to... Actually, second from the top, that's where you can't move. That's because if you move your king to take the rook, then my bottom rook would take your king. I guess that's why. I guess that's why it's a. Maybe you can draw with no moves. Maybe the difference is that if your only move is to get mated, then it's a mate. However, if you have no moves, then it's not a mate. So like if you have no moves, it's a draw. But if you have one move, which puts you in check, then it's a mate.
I don't think. I don't know.
All right.
This is another one.
Here you have it. Here's the passcodes.
Okay.
Image. What do you do with the image? You just do image save. Oh, that's
do nothing because I already. No. Fuck off.
Oh.
I'm not playing a full one.
Oh, that is good.
I won.
Is that reverse rolls or is that just a standard?
Standard, but there's already a board that I started. Fucking.
That's really minor difference.
So, I don't like it.
Okay, we're gonna do plot 0. Run the bad boy and see what happens. Hopefully we get a plot. Okay, we have animation 300 and there is 1,000 of them.
300? What the hell?
No. I guess I can work on the Blender thing in the background because the Blender animation also finished rendering, which is nice.
You could, you're not fine.
We're experiencing the same exact problems. Ah! We experience. Oh, wait, hold on. I should have. Well, that doesn't help me at all. So we need this. We would need a third line actually. which would be both of them added together. It's not quite, it doesn't help me though. I could add them myself, but I really want to see it. What else in the video? More on the second point. Why do we always leave timeouts? Now let's think of a clever way to represent Hi the Caper.
Caper?
How can we represent time with time in a clever way? Well, time without time. Because obviously I could just make an animation, but then could I... Oh, I could! I could make animation based on geometry nodes. And then we could make an array of these animations with just different sort of... I have an idea. Okay, hear me out. So... why do we leave time out? Yeah, animation was it. So that means that right here... take a move on this.
So good.
I'm gonna gamble.
Are you?
Yes.
What's your gamble?
You'll see. I'm gonna gamble that I counted correctly.
I'm not very good at counting, man.
Need to go back here. Oh, and this animation isn't even there because we removed the... Never mind, it is. Beautiful. However, it's off for some reason. Why are you off? What happened to you? These should be brighter. You see, now that shouldn't be this dim. Something is clearly way off. Check. I'm gonna strangle you. Oh, because it's something fucking... I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is... I'm fine. For I in range.
You're fine, you're fine.
4,000. My fucking goodness. Now let's see if I counted correctly.
Have you?
I think I did. Oh no, it didn't matter. Well. Yeah, I guess it didn't matter. Oh well.
It didn't matter.
Yeah, and we need plot image array. This, and then we need to append, obviously, the sum. Because if you add these are arrays, I forgot they were arrays. Like this, there we go, and potential energy. Run it back. Okay, sweet. Back to Blender now. These are way too dim, and we need to figure out why they are so dim. Because we can't just have them being this dim.
Can you not?
Well, it shouldn't
What's
be
wrong?
dim. Because they shouldn't be dim.
Or they wanna be dim.
Can you not give me like
Okay.
NPC default responses?
I'm sorry, you want me to look at the animation and at the game?
No, but stop pretending as if you're looking at the animation and at the game. Stop talking about the thing you're not seeing. It throws me off balance.
Alright, buddy.
Yes. All of these have the same problem. Curious. Ah. Fucking hell, obviously.
Ah.
That's the reason.
Fucking hell, fucking hell.
I misplayed, whatever. At least I got the animation sorted. Because now we have thing. Or this. I think right here. No. No. What we need is this right here. There we go. For it to mix the alpha in 0 and the value itself. There we go. If you're using NumPy, that summing technique would have worked. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, I wasn't using NumPy. I was using just a good old-fashioned Python array because it was just easier to do it at the time. Let's see. Okay. Now this is a 0 line. So you can, so potential energy, I'm gonna guess the green line is the kinetic. Although I'm pretty certain there is some kind of way to label which line is which. If only if only I looked into it for 3 more seconds.
Only.
Let's try it. Matplotlib plot. Matplotlib plot. See. Has to be a way to label them. Oh, you can have more than one line. So convenient. Wild way to do it, but hey, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do BO, let's do R plus, and can I just do like O? No wait. G. Can I just do G? Or do you also need, oh shit, obviously go first, test this thing. Or do you need to me to specify? I'll be done. Okay, do you know what the chrono trigger delta is? No, I do not. Never heard that name in my entire life. Alright, so the pickle happens. Okay, so what is the issue? Well, the issue appears to be that kinetic energy spirals way too high, despite the potential energy changing slightly. So what that means is, very obviously, our gravity is adding energy to the system. It should very much not do that. That's not possible in normal physics. Which means we need to take a closer look at the part of our code responsible for gravity, right here. And what do? We take our acceleration and we subtract from it that's what you've done. That's very upsetting. We need to take the part of our code, responsible gravity, and see what's up. There we have it. Okay, red is potential. I was correct. Okay, so you can see that kinetic spirals off like crazy with borderline no difference to the potential. Our potential is often way off. Why is that? Well, let's have a think then. We accelerated. Multiplied by mass. Should be divided by mass. No, it doesn't matter. This is a 1. This changes absolutely nothing. I could also do another equation. Make the ground 10 units down for potential calculations. Why would that change anything? Well, I guess back if you're checking me into the oh no, I can't go like this, sorry.
I can't draw from that board.
Stop read first I can go, because that's kind of shite.
Oh. Can you not leave too far? Any there?
Artificially increase the potential energy. But yeah, but potential energy doesn't matter, it's the change in potential. If I increase the potential energy, this will not change the result. The only difference is that the green line will be higher, but that will still... But the green line has to be constant. The problem with the green line isn't the height of the green line, it's the change. The green line shouldn't be constant, it should be consistently going down. It can only go down, it cannot go up. If it goes up, that means we're adding energy into our system. Which means that we need to just find it. We need to find how gravity is adding energy into our system. Accelerates it, yes. GDT and then M. That's again correct. Oh, wait a second. No. Because it's compounding. Oh. I think I think I might have got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Got it?
I think so. I don't know exactly. I'll need to check. Let's see. If I did get it, then that makes perfect sense. The total just went up again, so not a great sign. No, it is not. Hold on, I'll be right back. Just hold my beer or whatever. Okay, I hope my bill was held nice and tight because I am in fact back. And I
You're
see
back?
Cassie made move. Alright, let's see it. What's
I made
happening?
move.
What's happening?
It is not the craziest move of all time.
Yep, alright. Back to coding, then we go. This is still running, splendid. Is the animation still rendering? We are on
Back to
track.
coding, you say?
Way, really. No burrito.
Yeah.
I might fuck myself up on that a bit, but whatever. Splendid. Let's see it.
Perhaps you have
No,
a
there's still an infinite energy generator. That's not great. It's pretty bad, in fact. Okay, then. Let's see our energy. It's different. At something, we're losing more potential, but this is still way off. Okay. Is it because I'm multiplying it by dt when in fact I should be multiplying it by... Should be multiplying it by dt. That's correct. Something.
You missed someone. No, I didn't. Okay.
Ah! I was doing it twice. Yeah, alright. This probably... No, total energy is still going up. Shit. That should not be going up. Going down, sure, not up. It's still bouncing. That's terrible news.
I wanna see this bounce.
That's terrible, terrible news.
Hmm. It's probably like freaking. For like a plus somewhere, this will be minus. It's always like bullshit like that.
See the graph, see what's happening.
Mm.
Where is the mercy? Ideally, you can see it's still going up. Like it started with negatives. Now it's back into the negative, and now it's bouncing again. Let's see it. Okay, this is a bit better because now it's not spiraling off to infinity, which means this animation will look much better. Let's see it.
Hmm.
Difference being that this time
That's not good.
don't appear to be losing any. So we need we don't only need to be losing acceleration, we only also need to be losing velocity. This is becoming a bit of a hell. It's fine, completely fine though, because let's have a think.
This now. Hmm. Shit.
Or maybe I shouldn't be being, or maybe I shouldn't do it like an idiot. I should do it in a more clever way, and that is, each time we should also deaccelerate wherever we're going. So we should do minus, and then we take the sign of this right here. I really need a fucking sign function. How is there no math sign? I am confused and angry about this whole thing. Define sign, and then we'll just have value, and then we're gonna return inline if. How do you do inline if in Python? It doesn't matter, I'll do it outside.
Shit, doesn't work.
Else up if return. If v is not equal to a 0, then what we do is we return the absolute value of v divided by v. Simple as it could be. Else, if it is, we return 0. Then we take the sign and we check the sign of our velocity. There you are. We subtract the sign of our velocity. Multiplied by 0.01, for example. And this might cause some slight like jittering back and forth, because I'm not actually checking if the value is small enough, but I'm pretty certain I did it. Alright, doesn't matter. The point is, once this renders, oh no, wait, I want to save this plot. Because these are the upgrades. First we had this, then we had this. This is what happened after
Thank God.
That's it, also a dick move.
That's the move that stops you from fucking.
I know, that's why I said it's a dick move.
Yeah.
What's more, I don't even know how to... I can move now.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
Oh wait, never mind, it doesn't have to be that terrible. Well no, it is quite terrible.
Well,
It is in fact quite very terrible. Because this is, I'm pretty certain, the only move.
okay. This is slightly stressful.
For you?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You're winning.
Barely. If I didn't find that check, I would not be winning.
You would still be winning, you just wouldn't have an active mate. What? Closer! Closer, certainly. Oh, this is way worse, actually. Remember what I said about, like, the velocity having to... Yeah. Fuck! I get the sign off. And this is the one that I get the one.
Okay,
How? How is this happening?
question is, can you do anything from this position? I don't think you can.
Okay. If... see, that was the terrible graph. If sphere velocity on whatever axis, it doesn't matter, let's tell x, gets value, and its absolute value, so its magnitude, is smaller than 0.0, that's not done, 0.1, then what we do is we set it to 0. X set value 0. This is becoming a bit of a ruha, so I'm glad I did the test run before we actually do the actual thing. Else sphere x set value, and then we do the same thing.
Okay.
Then we do the same thing. This minus sine of itself multiplied by 0.01. And we do the same thing for y, and this should hopefully stop them from just going sideways. Okay.
Your move.
It was done, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's like the first big board I ever won. What the fuck?
Here we go. Oh, here's the next one.
Okay.
Down. I mean, no wonder we are doing quite a fair bit of printing. Definitely doesn't help.
Yeah. Oh, that's this board, huh? Evil ass. There's no space.
Is it total going negative? No, it's going up. It was going down for a bit, but now it's going back up. Damn it! I mean, the potential was going down, it's just that the kinetic was going disproportionately up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. If not for the jump in the middle, which I'm honestly kind of worried what that even might be, that would have been almost perfect.
Okay.
See it.
Take a
Oh, because
here,
they're
okay.
borderline stationary, the gravity isn't winning over the air resistance. That's great. Absolutely not. We're not gonna do it this way. That's idiotic. I guess the air resistance has to just be proportional to the velocity, doesn't it? Which means we need to multiply it by this, and then we need to multiply it by
Is it
absolute velocity.
proportional?
Yeah, the
I guess
quicker you
in-
move, the more air resistance affects you.
I mean, yeah, in 2D it would be proportional. In 3D it would be
Also
area.
proportional.
Would it be still be proportional?
Well, it depends on how accurate you want to be with air resistance.
Well, I mean, because like the air resistance is like stopping on an area, and
Yeah, but
velocity is
we're
like
talking about velocity in this case, and in both cases it is proportional to velocity.
okay, sure. I trust you to know physics more than me. I'm just making sure, you know.
If it wasn't proportional to velocity, then in 3 dimensions you would need velocity squared, in 4 dimensions you would need velocity cubed. Or in other words, you would need, well, not quite acceleration, but close.
Okay,
Swing finished.
I trust you, big man.
This is what we need right here, so we would need like the camera to move back and reveal more of the animation, show us what it's all about. Maybe even 90, why not? I like that this thing is still glued to my camera. And to happen. Oh, that is absolutely not it. Let me guess, we'll just get a single spike. Close! Quite close. Ish. Right. Yeah, we still get a single spike.
It's Hazel.
Horror.
Horror.
Twice. Yeah, in this case, I'm messing it up even more. Let's remove the dumb air resistance, and we need to figure out a better system to deal with it. Oh, hold on, also I need to sell the Blender animation rights. Splendid. I'm sorry that the screen is flashing so much, but I just have a lot of things open. I guess we could just also do this sort of thing, this sort of business. There we go.
What on earth are you doing?
Welcome to the live stream, everyone. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do is we need to. Well, that's what I'm doing today. First of all, we need to get rid of the whole dumb air resistance I just implemented, which means this right here goes away. Then, without this air resistance, we need to figure out some kind of different, ideally better system to. Well, no, I am removing energy over time. That's not the solution in this case. Because the underlying issue is that gravity is adding energy, and just flat removing energy. That's kind of like if it's a classic example of like if your toaster is burning your toast, then cooling it down with liquid nitrogen or something. That's not what you want to do. You want to fix your toaster, not counterweight it with just the opposite force. So we need to figure out why gravity would be adding energy. Well, so every single time we animate, we need to wait an awfully long time. Because I do need to... Well, I don't exactly need to render it on quality high, but it's preferable.
Yeah. Oh, man. Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty certain that happens every single time there is a collision.
Mm-hmm.
We need 5D Go. I already offered Caper that we could do 5D checkers as a community programming project. That would be fun.
I mean, it's a pretty damn good project.
I still want to do it. I've never worked with programming with anyone else. I've never done a shared programming project. I'm curious what the feel of it would be. The problem. Why?
Do you?
What would help is figuring out when these things happen. Because if we know when these things happen exactly, then we could... I guess I could just do the plots with Manim on screen live. Oh, that would probably be better, wouldn't it? Yeah, like we could have just 2 cubes on the side, where they would 2 rectangles on the side, and they would just scale to represent potential and kinetic energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then that would tell us exactly when these things happen. Like a multi-dimensional simulator, that would also be fun. Other things we could do. Meet project.
Maybe.
Okay, deselect. Let's have a... this and...
Okay.
Okay, in order to have the 2 energy rectangles on the screen, we'll first need Manim rectangle. Because I'm pretty certain the way it worked was... Yeah, you said the width, you said the height. So what we will have is, we will have... Penergy is equal to value tracker, like this, and then Kenergy. And I'm great at doing stuff. Okay. Penergy will be equal to.
Really some innovative names.
My goodness, I am just gonna leave it. No matter what kind of simulators I do in the future, I'm always gonna use the term Kenergy. Yeah.
Nice.
Set value. Actually, whatever, they stand at 0. We don't change them. The point is that we'll have two rectangles. We'll have a rectangle or rectangle
Rectangle.
and rectangle. And the basic idea will be that they will have like this. And we're not gonna set anything for it. We're just gonna add app data and then the m set width to be. Actually, we might want to change the width. So width, because height is what will matter. We'll set height to be equal to the energy, like this, and then we'll move to I have a plan, Arthur. Right, and then we move it to
a plan.
what are we doing off with? Width is equal to, let's do 0.3. We want it pretty slim. And then set color, and the color is gonna be potential energy, I don't know, teal C. And then we want to move it right, let's say 3 tiles, 3.5. Then up by energy divided by 2. Divide by 2 minus 2, like this, and then we copy it over and we do rectangle, which will use energy, and then it will be even more to the right. And then all we need to do is on the very beginning create them both for debug. Rectangle and then rectangle. The rectangle. Actually, maybe let's do yellow because we already have red dots, so this will be a bit confusing. No, I'm not setting the energy. No. Ah, shit, was the shortcut for opening up a new terminal? Wait, can't restrict it. Okay. So we need to go lower down, and then every single time we calculate the energy, we want to energy set value. Okay, I'll be right back again. Give me a second.
Oh, sure, man. Boleh terfalang?
And back. We're still halfway there with this, that's fine, this is still rendering. Beautiful! Absolutely beautiful on all fronts. Work on the script because I do believe we haven't finished the script. have the triangle together, and that will be simulating 7-dimensional spheres.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Good.
It went here?
I don't mind.
I thought you were gonna go somewhere else. Oh well. That changes things.
I never noticed that there aren't any rectangles.
Might be right.
Where are my
Where
rectangles and prectangles? What happened to them?
rectangles and rectangles, damn.
I moved them too far to the right, or are they just equal to 0? That would make much sense. We are setting them to be different things. Instead of printing this, let's just create a new print, call it Kenergy, and have it just be
You're enough.
I am Knaf, and have it just print Kenergy. Let's see what's up. Going to 1, 3. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? They miscalculate something. Must have. Simply must have.
Must have, you say? Okay.
Why would the rectangle not show? Or is the set width thing not working?
No.
That would be very annoying. Because it should be working, because I do believe you can set any attribute of any object using the set. And if you can't, then we'll need another way to visualize it. Yeah, okay. Let's try to set the height originally. Height is equal to 1. See if that does anything. Because if it does something, if we actually get the height now, that means... that means we're not setting the height, which means we need to figure out a way to scale, or maybe we could just set it to be a become, and that would fix our problem as well. Yeah, there's another way I can slice it. There's another way I can slice this cake.
One more way. You got me caking. What? I'm sorry.
Hi there, Ernestflix. How you doing? How's your day going?
You say those names like they're like your best friends. I have never seen this man in my life. You want to eat my cake?
Not bad.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Glad it's not going bad. Okay, there's another way I can do this. And that is we can just add an updater. And we can have the updater be, instead of doing the whole set height business, just have it go m become like this, and then we could have it just become height equal to energy dot get value, like this. Then if we just set it to become it, and then we need the move to, obviously. This. And then if we change the rectangle to a rectangle and penergy to kenergy.
Those are some brilliant names, man.
I know I'm incredible at naming things.
Penergy, Kenergy, rectangle.
My kenergy.
So queer.
Change the red to yellow. Then hopefully this should be it. And that should give us two lovely synergy. No, it's the kenergy. So you're skilled. You're adding question marks. What? In what way are you asking? In what field? Okay. The blender render is almost finished. So then we'll need to move on to the next. What's the next thing actually? Is time, right? I think the time dimension of space and available has to repeat. What exists in every second has to be on. That's because one thing what changeable time dimension isn't. You cannot tell just by looking. Yes! There we go. Why above them teal? That's curious. So actually it's spiking really high when it's going down, which means gravity is too strong in some way. I must have missed some kind of... Well, I'm gonna guess power. Something is either squared where it shouldn't be, or isn't squared where it should be. Takioku Shogi. Oh, what is that? Shogi. What is that? It's like a board game. Okay. Okay, let's have a think. Right here, we are... This is responsible for slowing it down, first of all, which we don't need. But we wouldn't need. Let's first delete this. Then, this is a good idea. I like to normalize them whenever I get the chance. Let's do the same thing on the Y color. Maybe that's the issue. Oh, what happens if I run it now? 6. Looking which way the z-axis is pointing. And no matter spin the x, y, z still make sense. Time, however, is different. I really feel like I should learn z. The z-axis was pointing this way. Z-axis and 3 dimensions are same type. 3 dimensions are the same type, so you can replay all you want. And if you still don't just fix it. I mean, that was some wacky bounces, but I mean, no. Oh, the total's going up. Slowly, we're gonna get there. Okay. Velocity, then based on velocity position. That makes sense. Yes. That is the move.
That is the move, correct.
That is the move. Then.
Yeah.
Then.
But then. What you make? Oh, this.
This. Why am I setting the velocity to velocity? Oh no, I'm setting velocity to absolute velocity, right? Because that's collision. And if it's more than 0, then we just set it to 0, because we don't want it to keep bouncing when it's already on the ground. Velocity. Right here, this is... So, if it's not on the ground, however, then we still apply gravity. There we go.
Oh my god. Looks beautiful. Really?
Here, the...
Triple check. Man.
Mass minus this. Should the gravity be squared? No, that wouldn't change anything. Change absolutely anything. Should the division by distance be squared? No. No. Because the distance doesn't apply.
This again? I thought it was random.
Yeah.
Oh, this is random, I guess. Man.
Let's have a look back at the kinetic energy equation, because I feel like I didn't implement... No, I mean potential energy. Potential gravitational energy equation. I think I didn't implement it properly. I think that's the problem. Height, gravitational field, mass, right. Now let's think about how it would affect... So it would slowly transfer to kinetic. Are we resetting acceleration once it hits the ground? No, we are not. So shouldn't the acceleration still pull on it down? Just the velocity being the other way. If it should. Not. So minus g. No, it does. Is it us resetting the acceleration too much? Oh, I already removed that part of the code. Yeah, laws of physics are way more simplified now. And actually, kinetic energy is going up right away, whilst potential is only dipping a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I just had a chain of thought, but you threw me off of it.
I'm sorry.
What did I just say? I just said kinetic energy is rising up quickly, whilst potential is dropping down a little bit. Which means that every drop of height increases the acceleration more than it should. It also looks, just eyeballing it, kind of like a power. It does look. Accelerates way too much. Where's the gravity thing? Okay, it is right here. This is the gravity. Which means we take the velocity and we subtract from it gravity, gravitational acceleration, times time. What happens if we just square the time? Just out of curiosity. Energy keeps going up. It's not great. No, never mind, it's dipping. We're no longer printing the total energy, which means we cannot tell the simulation went correctly right now. Just
Mm-hmm.
change this plot to 7 in the meantime, just to save it. Alrighty then.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let me rename it to O. Because each time I change like the laws of physics, I want to have a new plot representing it. This okay? That's not promising actually. Yeah, because it's flat on the. Now we have no gravity. No, we do have gravity. It's just that gravity is really small. Okay, gravity is we don't just okay. Gravity is weak.
Curious.
Okay. We cannot disconnect the time. However, let me see this plot again. See, this doesn't solve the underlying problem. It just slows it down. Which makes sense. We just made the time slower for gravity. That's effectively what we've done. What is the underlying problem?
I should have 5 over.
Maybe we should modify acceleration. I mean, after all, it is gravitational acceleration. Maybe on the very beginning we should just. Or we could do it at the very end. Maybe AY was the correct thing to do. Do an 8. And. But I feel like if I do this, then it's gonna be the same exact thing as we had at the very beginning, right? Because that's how we fixed it. Also, the acceleration should switch when Oh, maybe it is because we don't switch the acceleration when it hits the ground. Like you see, kinetic energy right now went to just irresponsible levels. Which means, I'm guessing what it means is that all the dots are just flying about, doing absolutely nothing of consequence. I feel like I'm really focusing on the wrong thing here, because once again, this simulation doesn't have to be accurate for it to function for the purposes of the video. It doesn't have to be accurate to our universe's classical mechanics. Yeah, they just spiral off. That makes sense, because that is what happened originally. But what if right here, if it hits, we just swap the acceleration as well? What would that look like? Because this is our original graph with minor changes. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Hold that 6. That's not a bad sign. Although our potential energy still isn't that high, but went up to 20. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's gonna be basically the same graph. Shucks. No, this time it went way higher up. Okay, the question remains, why did this happen? Because if it goes back, then gravity should fight against itself. Why does it... Like, you'll see that the plot will be just ridiculous. Yeah, the plot is ridiculous. It speeds it up too much. What if we try this? And we try just changing the velocity. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bounce. Oh. 3. That is good. That's really good. Okay. That's a bit worse, actually. Uh-oh. Where did all this kinetic energy come from? That shouldn't be there. It's gonna spike up again, isn't it? It never went past 8, which is not a bad sign, but I don't like that it even got to 8. That worries me. Name this to be 0. I mean, it is a bit wacky the way they operate. Especially how the acceleration just... Oh no, acceleration doesn't disappear. And there are a lot of things wrong here, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. Shit. I'm thinking about starting over. I really am considering just starting over. This isn't great. Call this plot 8. Still getting the potential energy multiplier. Yeah. Oh, shit. Why am I struggling with the easy part? Well, I guess both parts should be easy. It looks like the blue line and red lines are the same but mirrored and scaled. They should be. Yeah. Well, not scaled. Scaled is kind of the issue. But they should be mirrored. They should be mirrored and they should be both going slowly at the same point. The question is, why is the blue one scaled? What is introduced? What, because as I mentioned, we basically have like a potential energy multiplier somewhere. That's what keeping it all alive. So something in there. Basically, the reason why we're dividing it right here is because this is like the total distance a circle could cover, ideally. It had an ideal path. Why did I focus so much on those physics being realistic? They don't need to be realistic. That's gonna be a topic for another video. Yeah, just fudge it. Fudge it all.
Oh fuck! Of course I was muted again. Oh my god. Why do I keep doing this? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that out.
You pointed what out?
the physics being unrealistic at the start.
This is on me because I focused on it for some reason. It's really not needed.
Yes, it's that always fucking happens when you try to make physics. They just don't quite work right. Just fucking.
Okay, well, in that case, I need to make the n-dimensional simulator. That's what I need to do. And we won't do the physics accurate, we'll just have the physics. We have the two parts ready. This right here, the top code, so this right here, this can render an n-dimensional sphere. And we just need to input the dimensions. The bottom code can render, oh, this right. Bottom code can simulate physics. Now all we need to do is bring the two together. Which shouldn't be difficult, because there's only one floor dimension. I mean, one floor.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can just check it on one singular axis. We don't need multiple. So PNR, do you want it?
When there's one axis.
Really makes me want to make an n-dimensional simulator. The fun of it.
Not worth it.
Actually, basic. Quick question. What was your favorite programming language again? Just to make sure you're not an undesirable.
Uh-oh.
I want you to go on record on what your favorite programming language is. Rust. Shit. So close. Well, almost close.
What's the worst programming language to have somebody's favorite?
TypeScript.
JavaScript?
TypeScript is what happens if... TypeScript to JavaScript is basically what JavaScript is to Java. Well, no, not quite. TypeScript is more tied together. TypeScript takes all the features that make JavaScript terrible and makes them worse.
Okay.
Mickey, why is your stream like one of Subway Surfer plus cinema movie memes? Because I'm working, okay? And I didn't want to click over the screens because I thought that this might be unpleasant to watch if I keep alt-tabbing all the time. Did I render this? 90.
Brilliant.
Wait, it begins at 90. 190 to 90. Okay, so I did render this. Splendid. So what's next in our script? Because this option. Wait, no, I must be scripting. Okay. Back, dish back. This like so.
Keep going after that night, man. Wasn't really item.
Well, what else am I supposed to go after on that board? You only have a night.
I don't know, man. It just feels a little silly.
Ah, big stretch. Okay. If I just don't make the simulator. Turn 2D chairs where each piece is 1D and all the pieces are orthogonal to each other.
What does
Funny enough, there isn't a single piece in chess that's one dimensional. They're all two. Unless you're playing 5D chess, which is expanded. Rooks would be comical, that would be funny. Just like 7-dimensional chess with only rooks. Where the entire game is that you're trying to make the other person forget where your rooks are.
miserable?
Would be miserable.
Fucking rocks, man. Okay, hear me out. A better idea. 7D chess, but only with 7D dragons. How about that?
Wyverns and something, that would be something. Just play on an infinite board of bishops then. You know how fun would be bishops in like 7D chess? They would be phenomenal.
Bishops. Wouldn't they be kind of like rooks? Like, not enough movement?
I don't think so. They are enough in 5D chess.
It's 4D chess, not 5D chess. They're
The name
in
of the
middle,
game
they
is
move-
5D chess.
They are vermilion. They can move 2 ways.
Well, if I say, oh yeah, I've played some Hitman 3 yesterday, would you say, oh, actually, there's only one Hitman?
That's not even remotely comparable of a fucking strawman.
The name of the game is 5D chess, so I call it 5D chess.
Okay, but they're only 4Ds though.
Yeah, and in Minecraft you can do other things than mine and craft. The name is inaccurate, you are correct.
Then, I mean, you just calling it by the name instead of by the mechanic is fucking silly. It's not smart.
What other game are you calling by mechanic and not by name? Give me one.
Well, I don't go to your fucking place, to your fucking house in Minecraft. Actually, you're not allowed to build building because it's not in the name. You shouldn't be the building in this game. I don't fucking do that, and you're doing this right now. You know?
Yeah, but like you're saying that me referring to the game by the name instead of mechanic is silly. So what?
You are not referring to the game. You're referring to the move of the bishop, which doesn't make sense.
You just said that me referring to the game by its name and not the mechanic is silly.
No.
The fuck you mean no? We're streaming,
No.
I can just rewind back!
Then you can rewind back. There is context and you're omitting a context to make me look stupid, and I don't like that.
What do you mean? I just said that bishop is enough in 5D chess. To which you said that me referring to the game by its name and not the mechanic is silly.
No. I said he moves in 2Ds, which is in the middle, like the median, basically.
Yes.
And you said no, 2 is in the median of 5. And that fucking pissed me off. Because you fucking referring to bullshit instead of the actual mechanic.
When did you mention the median?
Rewind the stream. I said the word median. I don't know what to tell you. Really? Okay. Are you not gonna talk anymore?
No, I'm looking by the stream.
Okay.
You did say median, but at the same time, the very beginning.
Yes, I said median.
It is irrelevant though, it's the median, because I said they are enough in 5D chess, to which you said it's actually 4D chess, not 5D chess. To which I said, I'm referring to the name of the game.
Well, I guess it was a minor misunderstanding, but I did say median.
That's irrelevant!
Yeah, I was. Oh, how is it irrelevant?
How is it relevant?
Well, the bishop is like 2D, which is the median of the fucking.
That's not the argument here. The argument here is that I said 5D chess to refer to the game, and you're upset I didn't call it 4D chess.
No. I'm upset that you try to fucking uproot my median argument with calling it 5D chess.
I don't care. Have that argument.
Okay.
My entire problem, the reason why I brought up the Hitman metaphor is because I said 5D chess referring to the name of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Which it is! The name of the game is 5D chess!
Okay, sure, man.
And referring to the game by its name and not the mechanic isn't silly, it's very normal.
Okay, sure.
I'm done. I have a headache. I'm going. I cannot deal with this.
Have I made you have a headache?
Yes.
We can take a break. I'm sorry.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm done for now. I need to work on the simulator, and I don't code well when people are backseating me.
Then don't move your fucking chat. Read first.
Yeah, then what's the point of stream then? That's it.
Mm.
I'm done. I'm gonna work on the video stream. We are one Blender chapter away and one Manem chapter away, which means close.
Are you leaving the game, or do we?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
We are close to finishing it.
Okay. Okay.
And so, sorry, Mr. Red, you've joined an unfortunate time. I'm ending the stream. It's been 2 hours. That's enough. And for now,
later?
I don't know. I'll see. And for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day.